Hi, my name is Joshua Wichterich, and I am a children's book illustrator, and I also design children's books. I'm also an author and an artist. And today, I would like to read another book that I illustrated and designed. And last time I read a book by author Crystal Lovern. I was going to do a Christmas themed book today since Christmas is right around the corner, but I decided to do one of my favorite books that I've illustrated. This book is called Opposite Johnny and Why He Liked Peas. And it's by Jeri Cusimano and illustrated and designed by myself. And as you can see, I'm wearing this striped red and white shirt because Johnny wears a striped red and white shirt. But the reason why I like this book so much is because it's the way it's written. It's written in rhyme, and it's very fun. It's very catchy. It's silly and quirky. Kind of reminds me of one of those old books that you'd read, back in the day when I was a kid. I was born in '84, so back then books were kind of quirky, kind of silly, kind of like Dr. Seuss type books like that, and that's what I really like this book. And the main character is about a little boy. His name is Opposite Johnny. Well, Johnny, but he's called Opposite Johnny. He lives his life differently compared to all the other kids. And side character is Mama, who is also different from other moms, which you'll see the difference in them and how they clash, and how they're not your typical mother-son duo. But here we go. Opposite Johnny and Why He Likes Peas by Jeri Cusimano and illustrated by Joshua Wichterich. It's Jeri. Opposite Johnny would rather clean than play, but Mama has something to say. This book's dedicated to my wonderful brother Johnny. He's not always had it easy, but he's always made it through. He's kind, funny, smart, ornery, stubborn, handsome, and the handiest guy I know. And he really likes ice cream. That ice cream comes into play. So I drew that on the dedication. Opposite Johnny's mother was mad. "Eat your ice cream," she exclaimed, and now, she did add, "But Mom," said Johnny, begging, "please, I don't like ice cream. Can't I just have some peas?" These characters are very fun to create for me. I love when an author gives me creative license to just do it. And these characters I had the theme kind of like a old school theme back in the day. The mom is like your typical housewife, and she actually was inspired by my grandmother, who was your classic trophy wife, stay-at-home mother. She cooked, cleaned, she made herself up everywhere she went in public, from the makeup, matching jewelry, clothes. She always had to look her best. Just to go out to the grocery store was full face of makeup and getting ready. And the boy, he's your classic little boy, raggedy shoes, just jeans and t-shirt. Gave him freckles, brown hair. Anyways, and so Opposite Johnny just threw in the towel, and there he sat with a great big scowl. He ate them both, and when there was no more, he asked his mom, "Please, Mom, can I do my chores?" How odd is that? As a kid, I hated doing chores, obviously, but my mom gave me an allowance, so I made sure I did them. So I can earn my $10 on Friday to go buy a treat. But there he is enjoying his chores. His mom said to Johnny, with apparent disgust, "I'll let you do that. Do your chores if you must. But doing your chores, that's a shame and it's lame. Before you do that, I insist you play with your games." Opposite Johnny didn't like to play games, but he played them all just the same. And when he was done and had to play no more, he was happy as a clam just doing his chores. His little chore list. So let's see, for his chores, vacuum the rug, rake, dust, wax a cabinet, clean windows, and wipe the walls. After his chores, Johnny wanted to read, do some math, do some homework, so to his mother he did plead. But to his dismay, his mother did say, "Not until you go out to your tree fort and play." I had lots of memories going outside back in the day, playing and climbing trees and all that fun stuff. But we had to do our homework first and do our chores first. Johnny was tired and he wanted to just go to bed, but his mother did not let him. She had a different idea instead. She made opposite Johnny watch some TV, though in his warm bed is where he wanted to be. Do y'all remember those big box TVs? And the antennas? You used to have to put foil on the top to make them work. We had a really huge box TV that didn't work, and it acted like a entertainment center, because on top of the old big wooden box TV, we put a smaller TV on top of that worked. So it was like a pyramid of TVs. The very next morning, Johnny wanted a bath, but his mother shook her finger with the greatest of wrath. "I know it's a bath that you long for and like, but there's no doing that until you go out and ride your bike." Johnny grabbed his bike with a great big sigh and reluctantly went outside. When he went inside, he thought happily he'd have a chance to do something he liked. Look at poor Johnny. You see, there's nothing more Johnny wanted to do than to make some nice music and practice his flute. So before he did so, he asked his mom, "Please?" "Absolutely not," said his mom. "What a naughty boy you are being. You must play with the dog. This issue is moot. How dare you ask about playing your flute?" You must walk the dog. And I thought this one was funny because the dog, I made her look like the mom. So this little dog is like a little sassy dog that's like a dog form of the mama. I don't know, it was just me, but I thought it was funny. As Johnny grew older and saw his friends and their mothers, he realized how different his life had been from the others. It was not until then that he caught on to a plan he had not understood until he was a man. There's Johnny and his friends. His friends look like they're living up life. Johnny turned out to be a responsible young man. who is more worried about school than anything else. He now knew much better as he had grown old. Sometimes it's not what you want, but what you've not been told. Your mother, she knows what is best for you, even though she makes you do things you don't want to do. So there's Johnny as a man. Still mama's boy. Look at the mama. Gave him a striped red tie to reminiscent of the young Johnny. And this mama, it's modeled off my grandmother. I have many memories of my grandma. When I was younger, dressed like that with aprons and hair up and glasses and things like that. Opposite Johnny likes to share what he learned from his mother about how she had raised him, so opposite from others. You see, little children, there is no secret key. If you want some more ice cream, just ask for more peas. His mama bringing older Johnny some ice cream, and he surely finished his peas. The end. So, I'm just going to read this. So, Jeri Cusimano resides in the beautiful Pacific Northwest in a charming town just north of Seattle. Jeri considers her friends and family to be the most important to her, including her sweet, furry companion, Dolly. She has raised 3 lovely daughters and has 8 grandchildren. During the pandemic of 2020, Jeri, who is retired, wrote her first children's book, Opposite Johnny. Jeri spends most of her time reading, painting, playing her ukulele, and visiting with friends and family. An admitted right-brained wannabe, Jeri has also written poetry and song lyrics. And Jeri is very, very, very fun woman. I follow her on Facebook and enjoy her content. She lives her life to the fullest. And that's what this book's about, living your life to the fullest in a responsible way. And I really enjoyed this book. I love the characters. I love Johnny and Mama in there. I love their relationship. And to me, this book is nostalgic, obviously, and it's a classic mom-son vibe where they appear, but their actions, are different. Johnny's the responsible, studious young man who just wants to do chores and homework, and Mama wants him to just live life and have fun and play. Which is important. It's important for us to have that balance of, having our head on right and doing work and studying and working hard and making something of yourself in life. But also, taking it easy, rest, eat you some ice cream, So this is Opposite Johnny and Why He Likes Peas. You can find this on Amazon or other online stores. You can Google Joshua Wichterich. A lot of my books will pop up on Amazon. Jeri Cusimano, Opposite Johnny and Why He Likes Peas. I highly recommend this book. Get you this for, home, for school, gifts, things of that nature. But anyways, thank you for joining in. And I'm believing the next time I do this video, I'm going to read a Christmas book. This is one of the first books I've illustrated in my career, and Christmas is around the corner, so I'm going to do that next. But I hope you enjoy. God bless, and y'all have a great day.